Let's look at this question. For any positive integer n, let fn be equal to n into n plus 1 if n is even. Okay, so it is a conditional function, and fn is equal to n plus 3 if n is odd. Okay, if m is a positive integer such that a times of f of m plus 1 minus f of m is equal to 2, then m equals. The important thing to note here is that this is a data question. So effectively you have to check out two cases. One case where m is even and the other case where m is odd. In whichever of these cases you end up getting n as a positive integer, that has to be the answer. I'll start off by checking m as odd. If m is odd, a times f of m plus 1 minus f of m will equal to 2. If m is odd, m plus 1 will turn into even. If m plus n will turn into even, I will have 8 into m plus 1 into m plus 2. And then you would have m as odd, so you would have n plus 3 here, so you get minus m minus 3 is equal to 2. You open the brackets up here, you get 8m square m2 m3 plus 24m plus 16 minus m minus 3 is equal to 2. You rearrange all the terms, you get 8m square plus 23m plus 11 is equal to 0. Hopefully when you look at this expression, you are able to quickly figure out that the roots here are going to be irrational, because under root b square minus ac, or the discriminant part for this equation, is not a perfect square. Let's see, b square is 23, so 529 minus 4 into 8 into 11. This is the discriminant. You further work your way up, you get 32 into 11, 352. 529 minus 352. So you get 148 plus 29, or 148 plus 29, or 177, something of that sort. So, or anyway, you can see 9 minus 2 unit digit is going to be 7. No perfect square can end in 7. So the result that you get here is irrational, and therefore it cannot be an integer. Let's take m as even. If we took m as even, then we would get 8 times of m is even, so m plus 4, m plus 1 plus 3 minus m into m plus 1 is equal to 2. You again open this up, you get 8m plus 32 minus m square minus m is equal to 2. You rearrange the terms, take everything to the right hand side so that m square becomes positive. M square minus 7m minus 30 is equal to 0. And this you can easily break up into m minus 10 into m plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore m is equal to 10 or minus 3. But given that the question said m had to be a positive integer, this is the only possible answer, and you mark 10 as your answer. Now why I was saying this is a theta question can potentially be to our benefit here is, I started off with taking m as odd and ended up calculating all this that was here. If I had started off by taking m as even and I had solved this first and I had gotten my m as 10 here, I could have happily stopped here itself. Because this is a theta question, the answer can only be unique, and as soon as you reach one acceptable answer, you mark that and you move on. You don't check for other cases.